Welcome to this helpful session. Every relationship, no matter how loving, inevitably faces disagreements and conflicts, but the way we navigate and handle them can truly define the depth and strength of our connection with our spouse. Today, we'll explore a range of practical, actionable strategies designed to help you stay calm and centered during those heated arguments. It's all too easy to get completely swept away by intense emotions when conflicts suddenly arise between you and your spouse. Our bodies instinctively react with the well-known fight or flight response, which floods us with adrenaline and makes rational, clear-headed thought extremely difficult in the moment. The crucial first step towards gaining control over these situations is understanding these automatic physiological reactions. By recognizing the early signs that you're becoming emotionally overwhelmed, such as rising frustration, you can prevent the argument from escalating into something more damaging. Importantly, staying calm during arguments isn't about suppressing or ignoring your genuine feelings altogether, but rather about managing them in a constructive and healthy way. This approach allows for much clearer communication between partners and leads to more effective problem solving that benefits both of you. When we manage to remain calm, we create the space to truly hear and understand what our partner is expressing, rather than just impatiently waiting for our turn to respond or defend ourselves. This mindful listening fosters greater mutual respect and paves the way for a deeper, more empathetic understanding in your relationship. One of the most powerful techniques to employ is cultivating self-awareness about your own emotional state. Start by paying close attention to your physical cues, such as a racing heart, tense shoulders, clenched jaw, or that familiar knot tightening in your stomach. These bodily signals are clear indicators that your emotional temperature is steadily rising toward a boiling point. Acknowledging and addressing them early on is absolutely crucial to prevent this situation from boiling over into uncontrolled anger or resentment. Another highly effective strategy is intentionally taking a short break, often referred to as a timeout in relationship communication. This isn't about abandoning or avoiding the argument altogether, but about strategically pausing the discussion to allow yourself time to regain composure and clarity. To make this work smoothly, it's wise to agree beforehand with your spouse on a specific signal or neutral phrase to initiate the timeout, such as "I need 5 minutes to cool down" or a simple hand gesture. This pre-agreed approach helps prevent your partner from feeling rejected, dismissed, or abandoned during the conversation. During your timeout break, focus on engaging in calming activities that help reset your nervous system, like taking several deep breaths, going for a brief walk around the block, or listening to your favorite soothing music playlist. Importantly, make a conscious effort to avoid replaying the argument repeatedly in your head, as that can intensify emotions further. When you return to the conversation after your break, approach it with a renewed commitment to re-engaging from a calmer, more balanced mindset. Keep in mind that the ultimate goal here is genuine resolution and mutual understanding, not winning the argument or proving the other wrong. Active listening stands out as one of the most paramount skills in these situations. This means fully focusing on what your spouse is saying, both their words and nonverbal cues, without jumping in to interrupt, defend, or counter immediately. Make a genuine effort to understand their unique perspective, even if you don't fully agree with it right away. Then, reflect back what you've heard to confirm clarity and show you're engaged. For example, "So, if I understand correctly, you're feeling really frustrated because..." Empathy and validation serve as incredibly powerful tools for de-escalation. Take a moment to acknowledge your partner's feelings sincerely, even if you don't share or fully comprehend them yourself, by saying something like, "I can see why you'd feel so frustrated in this situation." Validating their emotions in this way doesn't imply that you're agreeing with their viewpoint or actions, but it does honor their emotional experience as legitimate. This simple act creates a vital bridge of connection between you, rather than building an impenetrable wall of defensiveness. Mindful communication also involves carefully choosing your words to promote understanding. Steer clear of accusatory or absolute language that can trigger defensiveness, such as phrases starting with "you always" or "you never," which often escalate tensions unnecessarily. Instead, shift to using personal I statements that express your own feelings and needs without blame, like, I feel hurt when this happens, or I need us to work together on this issue to feel more connected. Remember, your nonverbal cues communicate just as much as your words, if not more. Maintain an open and inviting posture by avoiding crossed arms, keep steady but soft eye contact, and strive to keep your tone of voice even, gentle, and respectful throughout. Even a seemingly neutral message delivered in a harsh, sharp, or sarcastic tone can escalate the situation much faster than the actual words themselves. So, make it a point to practice speaking softly and deliberately, even when you're feeling deeply upset or frustrated inside. Consider incorporating specific de escalation phrases into your toolkit, such as, let's take a breath together right now, or I really want to understand this better. Can you help me see your side? These can effectively shift the dynamic from confrontation to collaboration. Such phrases clearly signal your sincere desire for teamwork and mutual understanding, rather than opposition or domination, helping both partners step back from the emotional edge and regain perspective. Always strive to keep the focus squarely on the specific problem or issue at hand, rather than shifting to personal attacks on your spouse's character or worth. Healthy arguments are about collaboratively resolving a particular challenge, not diminishing or criticizing the person you love. Learn to separate the problematic behavior from the individual themselves for more productive dialogue. For instance, say, when you leave your clothes on the floor repeatedly, I feel disrespected and overwhelmed, instead of the more hurtful, you're so messy and irresponsible all the time. Above all, remember that staying calm during arguments is a valuable skill that, like learning to play an instrument or a sport, requires consistent practice and a great deal of patience with yourself. You simply won't get it perfectly right every single time, and that's perfectly okay. Progress comes with time. Take time to celebrate even your small victories, like successfully taking a timeout or using an I statement, and reflect thoughtfully on those moments when you do lose your cool to extract valuable lessons. Each argument, whether handled well or not, presents a meaningful opportunity for personal growth and relationship improvement. That said, sometimes despite your very best efforts and consistent application of these strategies, arguments may still remain unresolved, or they might occur too frequently with high intensity. In such cases, seeking external professional help can prove to be truly invaluable for your relationship. A qualified couples therapist or counselor offers a neutral, safe space where you can openly discuss issues, and they can equip you with additional, tailored tools and fresh perspectives to navigate conflicts even more effectively moving forward. These professionals are skilled at helping you both identify any underlying patterns or triggers that keep resurfacing, and they can facilitate meaningful breakthroughs that might be quite challenging to achieve independently at home. At its core, remember that the true goal of any argument within a loving, committed relationship should always be to strengthen and fortify your bond with each other, never to weaken or damage it in any way. By fully committing to staying calm under pressure, diligently practicing active listening, and consistently validating each other's authentic feelings, you have the power to transform everyday conflicts into profound opportunities for building an even deeper, more resilient connection. Please understand that these strategies are not mere quick fixes or instant solutions, but rather essential habits that, when patiently cultivated over time, naturally lead to a more harmonious, understanding, and resilient partnership between you and your spouse. Make the intentional investment in developing these vital communication skills, and you'll discover that even your most challenging and emotionally charged conversations can ultimately draw you closer together as a couple. Thank you so much for joining us today on this journey toward better relationship dynamics. May all your future conversations overflow with deep understanding, compassion, and your relationship be blessed with enduring peace and harmony.